And now on a more serious note, fashion designer Anand Jon is currently in jail facing 32 criminal counts. I sat down with his mother and his sister Sanjana Jon, who talked about his charges to the press for the very first time. And with us today we have Sanjana Jon, sister of Anand Jon, in support of her brother. Sanjana, I know this must be a very difficult time for you and your family. Tell us your side of the story.
More than the story, I'm here to actually represent Anand himself. I'm Sanjana Jon, Anand Jon's sister, and very proud to be his sister, and proud that I am here today doing what I do because of him. As you know, he came after high school to this country, and as first generation Indians out here, you know how difficult it is to make or do anything. But he did make a mark for himself. He built his name up step by step. And as you know, he went to Parsons School of Design, graduated with a double major, fashion and graphic design. Came out with his collection in '99. In fact, when he made his debut for New York Fashion Week in '99, he was one of the most outstanding designers to have come out. And everybody in the fashion industry started looking at him as somebody very innovative and creative. A lot of people pose the question, is being Indian something that's difficult for you to make or break it in this world? And he said, no, my culture I'm proud of, my values and heritage that I come from is what makes me who I am, and that's what makes me stand out. And you know, that's probably what makes the essence of who I am. So he's always been very proud of his roots and culture, and that's where he's come all these years. But last year, Wall Street did evaluate the company, which is Anand Jon, the brand, at X amount of millions. And I would essentially say that's when we saw a big change in perception and how people started targeting him.
How?
Well, why do you think this happened after all these years now? I mean, they were investing a lot of money into the company this year. That is the Wall Street company that was funding the new line, Genesis, and they were going to make the international debut. 2 weeks prior to LA Fashion Week, where the line was coming out, is when this happened.
So you think it's a deliberate sabotage?
I think any logical person, when you look at it, I mean, he's in the entertainment industry, and as many people have quoted, he is an outstanding person in everything he has done so far. I don't think somebody of that caliber would ever be in such a situation. And again, to make an allegation or to accuse somebody is very easy. I can accuse anybody of anything, but it is an accusation. Till you prove it right, you are innocent.
How has the support been from the Indian community?
In fact, as you know, we never spoke before. There was only one time where I essentially just said, you know, he is innocent and we as family stand by him. And of course, every step of the way, we have said that. But beyond that, we did not want to speak because we felt, why bring undue attention or coverage to what it already is? But now we feel that that was a mistake because the community has a right to know. Here is somebody, essential, what would you say? I see him as somebody who has made the country proud over the years. So it is important for them to understand Anand Jon, the person. Anand Jon, who is somebody who's taken care of his mother and sister, respected women, and being a force to push women forth to become something in life. So if they don't understand that, it's very easy to get carried away by stories that are pushed by whoever.
Are you in touch with him right now?
Yes, we are, of course.
And what is he feeling like right now?
As anybody would, being in his position, because I think in India we have a saying that even if 1,000 guilty people get away, an innocent person should not be punished. What happened to that? You know? I mean, he is an innocent person that's being persecuted and literally crucified even before coming to trial. And it's important, at least as media and people of our community, to stand up and question them.
Anand has made a big name for himself and mainstream as well. What has the reaction been like from that community?
Everyone has been shocked because they know, being in the entertainment industry, you are an easy target. Everybody knows that. But at the same time, it has to start with your community for other people to step up. Because essentially that is what it comes down to. You are an Indian designer, your roots are that. So more than other people understanding that, the fashion fraternity and the entertainment industry see that. Of course they understand what is happening. But the essential question should be raised by the community.
These are some very serious accusations, and now 1, 2, 3, many people have come out. What is your view on that?
Actually, if you turn it around the other way, if there are so many people, why would they keep quiet? Think about it.
Why do they keep quiet for so long?
You are a woman, especially living in a country like this here. Do you think if somebody does anything to you, you would keep quiet? Or would you go back and be with a person and, carry on being with that person if something happened to you?
Now, in terms of if he is convicted, worst scenario, what is the term he's looking at?
First of all, I trust in God. And yes, and I think that I believe there's a court above everything, and I firmly stand that there cannot be an innocent person cannot be judged or convicted, and I'm very positive that he will. And like I said, the attorneys will make sure that when this comes to court, the truth will come out. The truth will be seen. We don't want to talk about it, but the truth will be seen, and you will see how he was the victim in this all through, and we have been victimized. So he will come out of this, and he will come out of this stronger.
If you could speak on his behalf, what would you say to our viewers?
Well, the truth will come out, and he is completely innocent, and when the truth comes out, I think he will make the country even more proud than he has before. And we need you as our fellow countrymen to stand, support, and really rally behind him every step of the way.
And joining us now is Anand Jon's mother. I'd like you to say a few words. I know this must be a very, very difficult time in your family. Please tell me what you're feeling.
My son is innocent, and I believe totally in his innocence. This can happen to any mother, or like Sanjana is here, and it can happen to any brother. But I believe in his innocence, and I'm sure that he will come out victoriously from this, and he will make the whole country proud, and he will be making me and Sanjana proud and happy. I want everybody's support. I want everybody's help. It is a very, very difficult situation, and I wish this will never happen to anybody, even to my worst enemy. It's with great difficulty that we are holding on. I need everybody to support us.